Indent a paragraph is another great way to help us stand apart from the rest of a document. In this lesson, we'll indent the left and right edges of a paragraph, and we'll indent just the first line of a paragraph. In the flyer we're creating, we want to indent specific paragraphs so they are distinctive from the text above and below it. When we're finished, it will make it easier to read and it will make certain information stand out on the page. When you indent a paragraph, you move its edge in from the left or right margin. We'll also experiment with indenting just the first line of a paragraph. So let's get started. I'll press Control Home, and then I'll click in this italicized paragraph. Next, I'll go up to the paragraph group in the Home tab. So if you're not on the Home tab, you want to click on the Home tab. You're going to go to the paragraph group, and then when I go to the paragraph group, I'm going to click on the Increase Indent button. When I click on that button, you'll notice that the entire paragraph is increased to the ½ inch mark. That's a ½ inch from the left margin. You can notice that on the ruler bar. I can click the Decrease Indent, and the left edge of the paragraph moves a ½ inch back to the left. The indent marker moves as well on the ruler bar. We want to actually indent just the first line of the paragraph. So we'll use the markers on the ruler. I'll point to the first line indent marker here on the top, and I'll drag the marker to the 1/4 inch mark here. And the first line of the paragraph is indented a 1/4 inch. These indent markers are also close together on the ruler. So if you accidentally drag the wrong one, you can just undo it and start again. For example, I'll drag the hanging indent marker instead. And you can see what that does to the paragraph. Notice it pulls the second line of the paragraph over. I don't want that in my document, so I'm going to click Undo. I'm going to scroll to the bottom of page 1. I'm going to actually do that and place my insertion point within this quotation. Next, I'll go up to the ribbon and I'll click the Page Layout tab. On the Page Layout tab, the indent commands here in the paragraph group provide another way to control indents. So I'll click the Indent Left text box and type 0.5. Then I'll click the Indent Right text box and type 0.5. Then I'll press Enter. Now the left and right edges of my paragraph are indented a ½ inch from the margins. I'll press Control Home, place the insertion point back in the italicized paragraph. I've decided to remove the first line indent here, so I'll go up to the paragraph group, and I'll click the launcher button, and I want to actually remove the first line indent to change that to none. I'll click OK. It removes the first line indent. To try these steps for yourself, turn to page 60 in the Word section of your textbook. You'll also find great clues that teaches you how to clear formatting from text if you don't like the changes you've made and quickly return it to the default format. Try these steps yourself, and for some additional tips, see a table that details the many types of indents you can apply in Word.